I love the confidence. He wasn't going to be looking for a gank there at an item disadvantage, but 3v3 now.
All right, the death sentence already secures a flash. Mickey decides to flash forward over it. That's a lot of damage onto Memento. He's running for his life. Get headbutted to safety. Now the Void Seeker comes out. First blood.
I think there was a back. I just caught it out of the corner of my eye that Memento was in that jungle. Looked like he was about to get hit by Alistar, and then I think reset his positioning there as top lane. Flash.
Right. Defensive flash from Otoame. Wonder's just going to run him down. Requiem should be able to pick it up. And Wonder stands by to easily secure it. Now all of a sudden, that's the engage. No ultimate. Abadagi, you've got to press R. That's really important. Now, flashes for flashes. Teleport comes out. Memento's able to pick up the reply kill.
Garthus, you got your ultimate available? I don't need to dive.
All right, no, you don't, but will upset need to dive. Ignite is thrown down. Flash used defensively. Perks chases him down. It was a pixel perfect. Difficult to see how you're going to handle, that situation as we load back into game. And G2 take the first drag.
Now, I really like Ocean Dragon. Sit on the hype train for Schalke. I see them as they just went into the finals. I'll hold the thought, though.
All right, let's take a look. Wonder's going to get chunked down. Fear Beyond Death is available for Otoame. He catches him through the shroud.
I'm still on the hype train.
Now, will the franchise player go down? Lantern is available. Not going to get caught. Not going to get found. Upset does it. But take a look at this. Killer Instinct comes forward. Requiem's available if it's needed. It's simply not needed. Schalke, they split the difference. Rift Herald picked up on top. They sacrificed their duo, and Abadagi completes the teleport as well. This is just going to be gifted to G2 Esports.
And an excellent turret aggro juggle right there that they get 3 for nothing, as well as the tower. A huge swing in favor of G2 and showcasing why they are our favorites for LEC.
Oh, such a good performance. And yes, Schalke, they do get themselves a tower with the help of the Rift Herald, but they're down 4,000 gold. They're down 5 kills. They're down a dragon. Now Otoame is picking himself another fight. There is some support from Memento, but it's just, that's the level of teamwork that was not shown yesterday. Yesterday, Schalke were on the same page, same, a strategy. And I'll finish the thought in a moment as Otoame gets jumped on, and he might just be caught down. Pulled backwards by some infernal chains, and he does get taken out. Now, oh, this is cheeky. This is cheeky. What?
No one move.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you play solo queue...
Sweet of it, Trevor, is you never want to fall behind this composition because its team fights are so strong, but they're going to try.
All right, let's take a look. Mickey throws down his ultimate, blocking a lot of damage for now. Lantern is available. Memento goes in. Fear Beyond Death is dodged away from, and that is just a melted Urgot. Caps isn't done yet. He fancies himself a shot. He's gone in 1v4. Requiem starts to channel, and boom! Yankos gets himself another. It's 10 kills to 2, and Caps gets out with his life. It's not done yet, as G2 are still looking for more. Here comes Wonder, and Schalke and Ulfia are just falling further and further behind.
I take it back. It wasn't a good pick. They had a numbers advantage, but it didn't matter. The goal difference, the champions...
How G2 Esports have this huge threat in the flexibility of their players, the depth of their respect. I'm going to give every team in the league a free tip. Ban Yankos' Karthus. Let's see whether or not anyone does next week. For now, though, Mickey will be going down. Just caught a little bit out of position. Good warding from Schalke allows them to punish the overextend, and it is a small solace, but they need a lot more of those to claw back this deficit.
And again, if we're focusing on good aspects of Schalke, although, again, I'm going to have to hold it.
Let's take a look. Perks has got the Hurricane, he's got the Storm Razors, and he's got himself another assist. It was, in fact, blow Ignore up with one rotation, especially because Yankos has got Requiem available. The box goes down, the flay's been used, Abadagi is coming in with the ultimate. Death Sentence goes wide, but the re-engage from Wonder picks up Ignore. Requiem's not even been used yet, and look at the Claw of Doom. Abadagi escapes with his life. Upset's trying to turn this one around, but you need to kill Yankos and stay healthy enough to survive the ultimate. Not gonna go down just yet. Whoa! Yankos kills Upset. I didn't think that was gonna happen. And give us a Memento for free, because G2 get another one. Ladies and gentlemen, Otoame was joining his team, but like lambs to the slaughter. Schalke being killed. Perks has got the red buff, and oh, this just feels a little bit bad. Gonna run him down with that Rage Blade. Here comes Mickey. Here comes Mickey. Gets the headbutt. Pulverize. And Caps is in behind as well. I am starting to feel a little bit
late with this gold difference. Yeah, so there's the Baron setup.
Yeah, and of course Ignore is 3, 4 autos, 5, about 6 or 7 autos. Plus a couple of one for the 2019 season. Baron easily picked up Karthus's lay waste just melt that objective so quickly.
Oh no.
Requiem, dun 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 dun! Not this time. They've just got a high damage composition that allows them to steamroll, and they're looking to break Misfits' win.
The objectives, to snowball the game, and to basically do League of Legends quick, and you don't have to find the
Guys,
kills.
there's an outer turret remaining in the bottom lane. Do you want to take it like right now or just now?
Must take to create and neutralize this map for them.
All right, let's take a look. Teleport being channeled on this inner turret. Perkz is trying to turn the damage around. Remember, this is kind of a 2-on-3, but Schalke didn't fully commit. Now Memento's running for his life. Perkz jumps in with the killer instinct. Yes, a death sentence lands, but it sentences Ignor to death. The box comes out, and G2 are between two turrets. Easily going to set up yet another kill for Wonder. That's a double for him. 19 kills to 4, and Schalke are now losing their base. Frostgurren, I do need to tell you I'm ever the optimist, okay? So I have to try and look at the silver lining here for Schalke.
Some really bad news for you.
Okay.
I think the game's about to end, Trevor.
But Schalke are going to learn a lot from this particular moment because really it just fell away from them entirely. The Nexus turret is falling. The kills are not done yet. The franchise man upset is down. And before 24 minutes, G2 had won the game. Just after 24 minutes, they killed the Nexus.
And when is anyone finally...
How much he loves that champion. So let's look at how these two teams work now. We see in the additionals. You talked about aggressive junglers. You talked about roaming mids to upgrade. But this is why I think you're going to see Exile. They've got some control of the bottom lane with Exile pushing through the mid. It's opened up Ocean Drake, and this is a completely uncontested
Exile
objective.
overextends here. Syncux might look to come in from behind.
Round 2, fight! Glacial Tomb, Frozen Tomb rather, is thrown down. Justice Punch comes up. Prophet uses the Sanguine Pool to stay alive.
But over the Rift Herald, as now every member is joining up here.
All right, so Kadrill's going to get caught out here, but who is in trouble? Kikis, in fact, goes down. There is so much isolation damage from the Kha'Zix. Senkex buys enough time from his ultimate for the rest of Rogue to arrive. But look at Expect. He puts the hammer down, knocks Rogue up. The turnaround, the Vladimir damage cannot be ignored. Exile gets a 3-man stun. Jeska's trying to put the pain down with the Blade of the Ruin King. Is everybody low? But nobody's dead yet. Finally, EQ goes down. They're trading kills back and forth, but it's Exile that wins.
Disaster troll there. Stopwatch from Prophet. He hits the stopwatch. Cyan flies through him and nails 2 of his teammates. Feels bad, man.
Oh, Senkex now caught on the wrong side of the rift. He gets caught out by the missiles. Huge cheers. There's a reason. It's a legacy piece of analysis.
Is that like your video card?
has got himself a little bit of a hunt onto Prophet.
I mean, I knew you were macro play from them. They were winning 2v2. They decided to go top lane because it wasn't about the Dragon at the time. Now it's an Infernal that goes down that they put in the back pocket, but it was about the Rift Herald. So huge shift. Unfortunately, it's Rogue who ends up with it, and they are trying to trade 1-for-1 on the objectives.
They will do. I think this tower gold will get them within touching distance. 25,000 gold for Exile and as Excel. And as the tower goes down, 25 around the top half as well. So, you know, options available. And there's that the initiation we talked about. Curving around the corner, and Wadid gets blown up before the kill. They get the tower. And what else is available to them? Because this, also be honest, Lissandra...
Crazy to look for a counterplay, but it's more about controlling the area. They know that they can get this tower later on.
Now, while I was saying damage dealers, I respectfully apologize. What Exo want to do as they head towards this game, the later stages. Baron is up, 100% kill participation for Kadrill, 3-0-2. He is leading XL Esports in this game.
And of course, it's very easy to follow up with the Galio.
All right, the Void Assault has already been used. Galio ultimate comes down, teleport already being channeled. Prophet's running for his life. Exile starts to channel the Durand, will not find anyone to taunt. Tom Kent decides to jump in. Kadrill flashes away for safety, and Exile's left for dead. The initiation backfires. Exile, better than this yet. They've still got something in the tank. And you know, both of these teams need some sort of control, which you can see Rogue on the mini-map. They're pushing in towards the Baron pit. They've got a couple of control wards placed fairly defensively, and Kikis thinks he's playing bait. but this is a psych double bait. Crescent Guard comes down to buy some time. Pedro gets yet himself another kill, 100% kill participation. Kikis is the target. He's put a lot of damage down, but he's not going to be able to kill Kendrill because of the Chrono Shift. It was what did. Can try to disrupt in the pit. It's a 4,000 HP. Here comes Hiku. True Shot Barrage is not available. 2,000 HP for Baron. Is it going to be smited down? XL are staying in the pit. They secure it, but at what cost? Senkax forced to self-cast the ulti. Hiku fires across the True Shot Barrage, but it's too little. It's too late. An excellent Baron and an excellent team. So close. Excellent team fight. Wow, I couldn't have messed that up more.
Oh, it's okay, Trevor, it's fine. Watching down the mid lane, it's still excellent because it's not only about the mid lane, it's also about the fact that Expect has everything in the bot lane. So this is going to be a 1-2 huge Baron power play for Excel, and they may even close the game here pending the death timer.
Oh, death timers are so high. 20 seconds for Senkax, 15 for Profit. With all the damage that Cadril and Jeskla have available, they're going to just cut down Kickers where he stands. 12 kills to 3. The Nexus turret has fallen. The second follows thereafter. And as the Nexus is killed, it's an XL win over Rogue.
Much better performance this time around. Huge shout out to Excel.
All right, I got one.
But wait, so that means we're going to see the Sejuani top lane.
We're going to see the Sejuani top lane.
Oh,
so I got two.
Zach, sadly, can clear the jungle. Not going to do a lot of damage here. North Scarin, though, getting frisky, throwing it down. Black Shield will be available. 3 auto attacks. Looking for the fourth, the flash forward, the stun, the heal now coming out. The ignite is there. Attila running the flash forward from Kabi. They wanted to get it. Black Shield, not enough. Can't stop the auto.
Getting a blue buff at level 5 will really help.
Oh, rinse and repeat. Goes in, waits for the Black Shield to land on the target. You can only shield one person. Beautifully played by Splice. You wanted some early aggression, and there here. The one piece of good news is that they are getting an Ocean for the Karthus in the mid lane. That's going to be huge, as well as for the Jace on the top side. Top lane Jace, not always the tank layaways to the face. Suzuki has to be careful because the Zack's now coming in. They want to try to knock this up. But if the Karthus goes down, it'll turn immediately. North Scarin is here first on the roam, but Jizuke is going to get that death-defied passive. Clips him with it. That's the tipper you want from North Scarin, knocking it down. Ulti is going to
see an early play from him.
Knockout comes in from Vizicachi, clears the wave as well. Samoi's going to tank it up, does have the Frosthammer passive though. He's going to try to back out. Damage comes through. Vizicachi going to resurrect. Going to run for the kill. Mowgli now going to run for his life, but the slow is there, and they are going to be able to walk away. So despite interesting Zack animation once again. A little bit of spectator error there, but Humanoid now going to fly forward looking for the fight himself, but there is Mowgli immediately trying to take off here, pulling him back into the miasma. That is a dead Karthus, but he's still throwing out the damage, and here comes Cabo. North Scarin is there, but they might not have enough damage to start the fight right up until Chachi gets there. Cabo going to look for the disengage. Mowgli, though, maybe the one under fire. Sidestep down the Braum ulti. Mowgli going to go down. Cabo now in no man's land, but Jack Troll is here for the backup. They have to be careful. How are they going to land the CC? The tether is now coming out onto North Scarin. They're backing off. Black Shield there to stop, and he followed back. That's the ignite. Burn, baby, burn. North Scarin going to drop. Vizicachi taken out as well. And
but it looks like they're way more interested in finding kills.
Oh, Giz going to manage to get the knockup on Attila. He's now running for his life. Soul Shackles comes out to get the disengage. Now Xerxes ready to threaten, but they're just interested in the tower, burning those on the other side for Vitality. They're forced a little bit on the back foot here. They're not able to match with an objective of their own. Still hoping that Cabo can solo.
He's not quite undead, but he's not alive. Anyway, Tower goes down to find all of the lore. Now, 3 members of Splice in the top lane.
Jack Troll going to move in, though. Knows that he's locked up here, tries to get the Soul Shackles. Uses just a little bit more. Now wants to back off. Cersei trying to find the connection onto Attila, but he's still alive. It's going to require a massive outplay from the Bane, but they're getting lower and lower. The Karthus ulti now going to come in, but now that the Braum is connected with the concussive blows, Attila is all but doomed. The third stack doesn't proc, but Humanoid now in trouble. Cabo trying to come in and clean up, but the rest of the team is here. Jizuke now going to have to back off. Cabo running. Mowgli stuck between a rock and a hard place. Has to flash over the wall as well, and things are just falling apart.
Keeps all their members alive, and then just as Humanoid looks like he's called out, looks like he's about to die, the rest of his team shows up to take him to safety. So
Vitality have to consider now, other than the on the hunt, as it will come out against Kabashar. They're hoping to catch him out the sidestep. Oh, the to the skies is just so clean, but sadly it is not enough. Too many members there. Kabi gonna pick up the kill.
They're the ones in more control of the top side. They're gonna try and get some vision down. Humanoid just finds a solo kill.
That's about all you can hope for. Jizuke now has to run, does not have enough health to sit on that tower. Ready in a moment's notice.
Splice are just taking everything. Vitality. We questioned what their game plan was yesterday. They seemed uncoordinated. They seemed like that they wanted to keep trying to force plays and that they couldn't really turn it into anything. And
that one up means it could recoup about 1,000 of the gold loss if they can use it to break a tower. But right now, as it ticks lower and lower. Vitality fan, you're hoping for that power spike. You're hoping to see Attila go to these side lanes, take down the opposition, but he's just not getting the opportunity as the threat of Splice grouping as they are Northscarer trying to buy a bit of time. Vitality, though, sniffing this one out. They know what's happening. Attila on the way in, 4K and dropping. Going to open with the car, the salty immediately moving onto the Braum now, seeing the stopwatch coming out. Humanoid, you got to keep your eyes on this Cassia. Where's the ulti going to go for now?
And they should be able to secure a tower as well. And this is the risk. Splice, they skipped a step there. There was nothing really for them to force. It was a full-on 5v, allowing Splice to pull this one off. Now, face check from Chachi.
Going to go down. Chachi now in trouble. Kavo trying to zone out, but here comes Kavo Shard. Being forced back, can't be disabled. Tokyo Drift, not going to get it. Gets taken down. Attila going to grab that one. Kill going to be a big pick up. The root coming in as well. Jizuke tempted to try to fire back. Splice still moving forward.
By finding that pick, you can see that Splice don't really have that many answers. They needed to have control around the Baron to force Vitality to group, to give them the best case scenario. But here we are, Vitality now kicking this one off.
And the struggles around Baron counting against Splice. Vizichachi will respond as the smite, though, not the TP, cannot come. We got to see where Xerxes going to be. He's not going to get there soon enough. That's the Baron for Vitality
as well. This Vitality has reached a point where if they go for that 5v5, it doesn't look so one-sided for Splice anymore.
I think we push a button. The arena slowly shrinks. But of course, the perfect setup could come out. Attila now going to try to back away. Vizichachi trying to move over, but Combo is there on the flank. Now the ulti coming in. There's the Requiem. Health bar's getting cut down. Jackdraw's still alive, but we now going to bust out with a stopwatch there. Vizichachi taken down. Humanoid on his one suffers the Karthus in the melee range. Kabe running as fast as he can. Attila now picked up. He can't stealth. He can't move out. Oh my! Just deliver it to him. Call Ferrando. Call Deliveroo. This man needs a job. Kabe. It's getting cleaned up.
And Attila finds himself the triple kill. Look at the death timers on Splice. They get aced. Vitality have all 5 members alive. They could look to end the game right now.
And just an incredible fight in the end. Splice getting anxious. Finally think that they have the engaged Vedius, but they absolutely do not. A Black Shield stops anything from going on to Attila. The game turning in the favor of Vitality. The 1-1 curse alive and well for the Splice lineup and Vitality, reminding us how they earned their spot at Worlds.
They still got to get more kills. They still have to end things out. Vitality take the win over Splice. The Cannon, you should have winning lanes in both bot and top lane. And Maxwell has a bunch of options to back him up.
Blue buff resets as well. Maxwell continues to push forward, though. Gets the sunset, may get the smite down. Maxwell gonna get feared, but Gorilla's on his way. Headbutt Pulverize comes in. Maxwell doesn't have the E. Lissandro's coming across as well. Pyrian trying to join his team. Glacial Puff, Ring of Frost, looking for the blast cone. Gorilla will take it. Here comes Streams across the wall as well. Now it's a 4v4 in the jungle. And first blood goes to Misfit, and second blood goes to Misfits. They react.
He is right now, while Hans Sama is zoning Crownshot and Dreams away from the tower.
And no, Maxwell's waiting in the wings as well. Crownshot doesn't have the spell shield anymore. The heal comes out for the movement speed. Maxwell can't quite connect the stun, but Crownshot is done for anyway. Another kill to Hans Sama. 3.5 minutes in, Hans Sama's 3-0.
And it's just like we saw from Misfits last year. Selfmade, he could be in
so
trouble.
Essence Vader as well. This is incredible for Misfits all across the map. They're just outplaying, but the fear comes off, and Selfmade will survive for the moment. No, he won't. Laning phase for SK already. 2,500 gold behind. Gorilla goes in once again. Look for the stun here. Isn't quite going to connect, but he just forces Crownshot down to no HP. Hans Sama can trade into this. Crownshot just survives on sub 100 HP.
And unfortunately, the vision wasn't there in the early game. They didn't prepare for what he could do, and now Maxwell is just having his way with the entire map.
Easy enough kill. The taunt coming out from Forbidden alongside the knockup, and Maxwell just
He is continuing the pressure. Back in the bot lane with his teammates. Crownshot does have the flash.
Crownshot's not allowed to get near his minions.
Oh, but Pyrian on his way towards the top side of the map. Let's see if he can pull anything off.
So it still has the flash away. There it goes. Well, unable to connect with the decimating smash, but Pyrian comes across the wall, puts him in a tomb, try to put him in his place. The ignite comes down, and Soaz will tick, tick, boom down. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Misfits go for another. Did he do that before?
Oh, yeah.
There's an opportunity here.
What's it called? The Ultra Super Mega
The Ultra Super Mega perfect game, but they have lost the kill.
They've already lost the kill.
Misfits ruining it for the LEC once again on Crownshot.
Is that two members again attacking the bot lane?
Crownshot jumping out there. Maxlaw as well on the way. Gorilla jumps in. Dreams is down. And Crownshot not long for the Rift, I'm afraid. The swag ignite and they walk away. Schalke and Rogue and XL and everyone else in the league realizes that Misfits are here to stay.
Well, it looks like the ones getting beaten want to stand back up.
So it's getting dive will go down. Gorilla comes to join the party as well. Selfmade pops the stopwatch to keep himself alive for the moment, but the tower's still working its way through Whirlib. There's the hero's entrance. Galio joins the party, brings down the hammer. Not going to connect on anyone. Engage with an unstoppable onslaught. That's not where you want to be. Whirlib torn it under the tower, and he will pay for it with his life. Dreams jumping around straight into the winds of war. He gets clapped in the back by Forbidden.
And what was a 2 versus 4
Oh.
ends up being a 2-for-2 trade as Misfits secure another tower elsewhere on the map.
That's all the tower placings. They're going to do it.
Absolute destruction coming out from the side of Misfits. TP going to come into the mid lane as well from Soaz, zoning Crown Shot away, who's only level 7. He's the same level as Gorilla right now in the game, and Crown Shot, you need to be careful.
Crown Shot slicing Maelstrom, put into the just electrical doom room there by Max.
Skill stops becoming a factor at a certain point if the playing field isn't even, do you know what I mean? So Misfits, I think they just need to, I mean, they can group up, they can play multiple lanes, they need to avoid things like this.
Nocturne jumping in on towards Hansama, pops the stopwatch to keep himself alive for the moment. There's a great knocker from Whirlib as well, but Hansama very low, self-made, can't quite get the damage down, and Hansama survives! The standing AD carry from Misfits just keeps himself alive, gets the double. Pyrion tries to find a path to escape, but cannot find it, and now Whirlib is stuck in a bush. He has nowhere to go. Gorilla will fall, but Whirlib's going to fall not shortly after. Hansama will answer the slicing. Maelstrom comes out mid, Crown Shot's down. It's almost...
We'll see. Right now, the tower's slowly chipping away. SK can't get close enough to the 3-man unit. Misfits can just group. I feel if they just group and dive, they would actually just win.
Do it by the numbers for now. No point risking it. Misfits, I remember 2017 Worlds, they have some bad experiences grouping and diving under towers against SKT.
Misfit, good zoning there. Now they have push in mid and top. Well, I do hope that this doesn't kill the hype for SK.
No, that you should still be hyped for SK.
Yeah, I still think that you should be excited, but
Really to be spoken of. Here comes the full engage, though, underneath the tower, the taunt combo, Pyrion! Didn't even have time to get away. This will be the inhibitor. As you said, you just want Misfits to dive, and they are looking to end this one very, very quickly.
Yeah, just group and dive. You have a massive gold lead. There's literally nothing you have to be afraid of. Baron's about to spawn. You can head over to that. The biggest thing, Misfits 4 minutes earlier in the day. Misfits, if they really want to make a statement, need to be faster than that.
Well, Maxwell to get knocked up there. Well, knocked back into the team, put into the Hexagon of Maiden, pops the unstoppable onslaught, but he's going to get caught out. He's down already. Forbidden just zoning off the remaining 3 members of SK on that backline. Eventually, Pyrion will join them, but now it's a 4v5 in favor of Misfits, just looking for the inhibitor tower.
Yeah, and the front line is gone, but
Charm onto Hansama immediately QSSs. He's an item and a half ahead of his enemy AD carry. This will be the next inhibitor down. Misfits have to decide if they want to stick here or back away, reset, and go for the Baron.
Very quick reactions from Hansama there. 2 inhibitors have been taken. We see them grouping up once again. Whirlib trying to do what he can to fight them off, but there's so much pressure going into the base of SK. They're running out of time.
Sadly, Vedius is not going to be the quickest game of all EU history. That was 2055, but Gorilla's trying to make it a little bit quicker as he jumps in on towards Pyrion and Whirlib. The inhibitor tower falls, and now Misfits can take the full-on fight. There's the slicing mouse from the electrical storm coming in, unable to connect onto SK, but forces them away, and now 3 inhibitors down, 22 minutes in. Misfits can just look to push in with the supers.
Yeah, they're just waiting for the super minions to arrive into the base. Double super minions will be more than enough to knock down these towers. This will likely be the fastest game of the LEC. And making a statement to G2 Esports. Misfits is here and ready to play. The Nexus is in their sights. This is SK's last-ditch effort.
Dreams pops the ultimate, but can't quite find the connection. First Nexus tower goes down. Pyrion jumping forward with the Hextech gun, Hextech Protobelt. Can't quite find anything from that, though. And the second Nexus tower already down. SK going back to the Founder trying to heal themselves up, but you need to heal your towers because the next Nexus tower is about to fall, and here comes the engage. There's the Galio, brings down the hammer, and with the might of Thor, Misfits just wipe SK off the map. 1 down already, chasing Dreams to the side. Whirlib falls. SK have nowhere to go. Even their own base is not safe. And that is just an incredible performance from SK in what was meant to be a back-and-forth boxing match. Misfits just turned it into a street fight, and they beat SK into the dirt.
The quickest
Really with that mid-game. Whoa, no!
It's Vayne top!
Whoa, no, you didn't just do that to me!
Yeah, it's Vayne top.
No way!
So
Bounce
this
a
is
grenade, or maybe you're trying
Oh,
to reload through that forced shot. That's not good.
He's got to flash out of here, you have to think. No real way for anyone to get near him. Flashes away from the captive audience. Here's Hylissang with a flash forward, though, and now Nukeduck tries to come up to help his support. The Guardian will proc, but eventually that is going to be a very dead Mithy. Well out of that. That's a win, but maybe Cold will spot Broxah out here. He knows he's on the Wolves, has the blast gun, going to jump in. Broxah still has the flash if he can get away, but already Cold takes him.
Working with something like a Kha'Zix Galio to just constantly lock her down. But they haven't been able to do that so far as Galio hanging around the bot side of the map.
Mithy locked up underneath, against the bush here, going to jump away, has the heal as well, Ignite ticking, not quite enough, but Reckless will flash forward for the kill.
2 control wards, along with 2 wards on the Raptors as well. The river entirely belongs to them. They have pressure in mid, very clean setup, and it results in an uncontested Drake.
And I agree. It's
Q at the very end, but he didn't even need to use it. Now Fari's in some serious trouble.
Broxah comes in the invis, there's the disdain. Now Fari going to fall, Fnatic pick up that 3rd kill of the game.
The flash to stay in combo rotation means that we're going to fight in the bot.
Double TP towards the bot side of the map.
Cold's on his way down as well. There's the counter TP. Whippo in here. Nemesis as well. It looks like Mithy's the one to be caught out. Hylissang coming down as well. Mithy will be sacrificed for the team. Nukeduck still pushing in that mid lane, trying to take the tower as quickly as possible.
But Fnatic do keep their bot tier 1 alive. They will end up losing this tower, but they end up trading 2 teleports for a kill. They can likely convert this into a Drake, but a tower...
Sure that Vayne just doesn't, get a bit of free chip damage on that tower, and there's no need for him bottom.
So now Origin will send their bot lane up towards the top side. If they can get their bot lane
Towards they are the wrong way round. Mithy has 3 titles, and he's on the red side. And Reckless has 4 titles, and he
the
is
most convincing bot lane of summer last split. We'll see if they can return to form this split as Mithy once again call out.
Furby on death comes out, Curtain Call as well, but already they've turned it onto Hylissang. Mithy puts up the wall, Broxah having to run away, Nukeduck flashing forward, they're just going for this, the fight continues, here comes the hero's entrance, but can they save Broxah in time? Just about alive, Nemesis looking for the torp, but Nukeduck's just going to open up hell and put Silver Bolt after Silver Bolt into the back of the Galio. The turnaround from Whippo, and Reckless takes down Patrick, puts him in his spot, and that is a great turnaround for Fnatic. Tower falls down towards the bottom lane, Alfari gets it, the fight continues as Whippo in behind Cold and Nukeduck. It would be a 3v2 if they take the fight. Maybe here comes the engage. Hylissang on Nukeduck. Nukeduck turns it onto Reckless straight away. Reckless done! He's gone! Now Broxah's going to join the party, but you can't get the isolation down, and Broxah knocked away with the condemn! Put back! Slapped to
Vayne. He has completed the Rage Blade. And Medic, you asked earlier, what are the next steps? Origin have reached that mid-game point. They are
blown up.
Engage onto Nukeduck. This would be a massive 2v3. Hasn't got any mana, though. Can't get away. The taunt's going to land. Shut down by Reckless. Long range shot.
A clean Baron take. Whereas Origin just want to deny vision to find picks, find skirmishes, because they want to force Fnatic into these situations. I feel like Origin needs it. They have the option to play on multiple lanes with the Vayne and the Swain that are very strong duelists, but we actually see Cold going in right now.
Mithy and Patrick are coming in from the top side of this fight as well. Nukeduck rolling forward with the tumble. Hylissang, he's just dead. You just can't do it. Thank you very much, and that has to be a setup for Baron now.
They get what they want. They found the teleport from Whippo and from Nemesis as well, so big gains for Origin.
And now that alleviates so much pressure. Now we just heard that Vedius was talking about.
Flash away from Whippo as well. That's 2 summoners from him now.
The turnaround.
They open up the encore for Fnatic. They turn onto Alfari, but he puts the demonic ascension, and now he's a big tank into front line. Cold almost goes down. Whippo pops the stopwatch, but he's going to fall very quickly. You have to think. Nemesis there. Whippo down, and now Origin continues to push forward. Alfari taking up so much. Hylissang's finally joined the fight, but no one's on Nukeduck. Reckless gets a shot in, but it's not enough to take down the mid laner for Origin. Ends up being a 1-for-0 trade. Hylissang still getting chased down.
To the kill.
Alfari flashes in. That's another kill. And Broxah Fnatic.
And the flash, and he is looking at coming up from the flank. I don't think he's gone through any vision.
3,000 HP left on the Baron.
Now they know, now they know.
Mithy's going to hit the Q onto him. Patrick jumps across the wall. Broxah has to jump away, but he's already done for. And now the Baron can be secured by Origin. They took the time they needed. They read the manual. They took it step by step. And at 27.
Whippo, but now we see another fight in mid.
Fnatic going all in. They know they only have 1 shot to do it. Alfari goes golden, and now Fnatic has to get on the back foot because already there's so much damage coming out, and Nukeduck hasn't even joined the party yet. He sends a load of Reckless throws it back. Can't quite get the kill. The curtain's open. Nemesis down from Fnatic, and this is another kill. Hylissang falls. 3 down. Whippo falls as well. And Origin are just opening up the base of Fnatic now.
3 members are dead on the side of Fnatic. They're looking to go 0-2 in the first week. Origin will look to take down Fnatic.
They can actually push through the end here. Double 80 carry with the Baron up. There's only 2 members to stop it. I think it ends here.
It's over. It's done. Origin see the Nexus in their sight, and Nukeduck flashes forward for Reckless. Gets back to the fountain. Maybe Reckless can hold on. 1 Nexus tower down. Origin 5 men strong. Open up hell on the second, and Reckless and Broxah can do nothing about it. Origin write the next page in their history by beating Fnatic.